You spun out on that long pass rush. You said something with C. Scanners. I think they were passes.
So I'm solidifying it today. It's all I got to see me throw a person, that should be all they need to see. At the end of the day, whether they want to give it the pick or not, I'm going to be happy with every team I go to. So I'm just trying to play football.
Cam, is it sinking in that it's a month away? You're a month away from realizing your dream, getting drafted, all that?
I haven't really thought about that much, but I know it's slowly approaching. But I'm just excited to see where I'm gonna end up. So I can finally learn the playbook. I have to learn 3-4 different teams' playbook to, in reality, I'm only gonna be at one. So I do want to expedite it a little bit, get the draft day, see where I'm gonna end up. But I'm just taking it all in, just more, just looking at the journey right now.
What would you say is the most significant part of your year at Miami? Obviously, you came here a year ago. You weren't satisfied with where your draft stock was after your time at Washington State. You come here, and everyone's talking about you going 1-1. Just what do you think was the most significant part of the last year?
I said the relationship I built with my teammates, especially with the offensive staff around me, the support I had around me, the Sherpo, the O-line, even the defense side that I had around me. This is one of the best locker rooms I've been a part of, and for us to 20 guys to come out here and show we capable of, especially have as many invites that we did to Combine. I just think it shows the recruiter stuff that Coach Cristobal does, Coach Dawson, the defensive staff that they go through. So I just think we had a really good group of guys this year, and I think it worked out for the team.
Cam, would you?
Started throwing, did you back see your future employer right behind?
Say that again?
You see your future employer maybe right behind you with everything to put back?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've seen a couple of them, hopefuls. But it was a good crowd though, for sure.
You drew quite the crowd today. There was probably double here than there were last year. Does it give you confidence, maybe add more pressure? Or does it kind of make you know, like, yeah, I'm that guy and this maybe will shut up for me?
I just think it goes back to me not forgetting where I came from. There's one point where they have one camera looking at me, now the whole world's looking at me. So I carry myself a certain type of way. All I want to do is play football and be with my teammates. And so, as long as I be a good person in the locker room as well, I just think it'll work out in the long run.
Cam, when you do get drafted, what are the thoughts that it's going to happen in Green Bay, the home of the Packers in Titletown, and the history of pro football being a bucket list place to go? I mean, all the history is just unbelievable. Now you're going to have an opportunity to be on that big stage in that particular area.
Yeah, that's where you want to get drafted at. That's football heaven over there, and nothing is but football. That's all I want the world to know me as a football player. I wake up in every day, try to get the same mindset and work at it. But the draft in Green Bay, ain't nothing like it, just because there ain't nothing to do there but football, and so that's where you want to be.
What are you most proud of about your journey?
I just say the consistent work that I put in over the years. I never take too many days off. I just think the people I have around me in my circle, they always keep me level-headed. The way I play the game is not to get too hard, too low. And I just think it is going to help me in the long run.
You set a very high standard here. What words of advice, if any, would you have for a person back, the next guy up in Miami, sort of from what you've learned in your time here?
To be yourself. Don't really look at the stat sheet and what I did this year, because at the end of the day, it wasn't hard. You're talking about a quarterback playing Coach Dawson offense, you should at least throw 30 touchdowns a year. Did the previous work, it was 20-something. I did that in 4 games at UIW, and so it's not hard to break records here, but I think the biggest thing I would tell Carson is just be himself and try to win games. At the end of the day, they can talk how bad they want about you, but if you win games, you got to win them all.
Okay, how long have you realistically known, what did you realistically know that the number 1 overall pick was within reach for you? Was it you were at Incarnate Word? Was it at Washington State, or when you got down here?
It was at UIW. I think all I needed was a chance to play in a quarterback-driven system. Coach Morris gave me the opportunity, and I just think I always carry myself that type of way. But then also when it comes to a level you have to play in, a lot of people won't take a number 1 overall player from the FCS. Only a couple who's getting chosen. And then it comes to the Power 5 level. So I just think every year I got better, and it ultimately led to me being in consideration.
Cam, what's been the best part about this process to begin with, and what are the conversations you've been having with the teams that are out there?
I'll say the best part has been, learning the NFL terminology within their buildings. Which every team, some of them has a lot of same stuff, some of them are different. But I think just to the team standpoint, I think just them getting to know me was good about them. They know what I'm about every day. And I just want to get better, be with my teammates. And so I just think, every team that I met with at the Combine, 30 visits, it's been fun.
Have you scouted teams as they scout you? I mean, look at their system, look at the personnel, where you could succeed.
A little bit. I didn't really get into it how I would watch, film on a regular game week. I've been more watching just NFL defenses. But I don't want to put that safety one high in the middle. They leave the middle field wide open. So I just think that's something that they're not going to be able to do against me.
Cam, I should take your last throws here at Reed Street. What's something that you want to leave in the game?
I would say, well, one, Coach Powell knows this too. The offense was elite in 2-minute drill on Green Tree, and then Scuba could vouch for me. Then I would just say the bond that we had. A lot of transfers, Meach was the first person I met when I got here, to all the young guys who came in when I got here, JoJo, Malachi when he came in during the fall season. And so it's been a journey, not for me, for myself. I'll be tuned in to those boys for sure. They know that I got their back at all times. I'm just hoping that one day I can play with all my teammates again.
Kim, the Tennessee guys were the first to greet you when it ended. Was the message kind of like see you again soon?
You said what?
The Tennessee guys were the first ones to meet you. When it ended today, was the message kind of like see you again soon?
Yep. Just continue to talk with them on the phone. Let them get to know me. I get to know them as much as well. And then I would say at the end of the day, it's all about playing football. I think Coach Callahan is one of the best head coaches out there. The things he did with Joe Burrow when he first got to the league made him be real successful. I just think the playbooks match up, not only for them, but for Cleveland and New York. A lot of those three teams did the same things that we did in Miami, so I think if we plug and play.
Cam, how cool is it to have Daryl by your side for Pro Day and all the reps that you've had leading up to this?
That's been real good, especially somebody I've been working with for 4 years. Every time I text him, I'm always there. Every time I text him, I'm always there. So he's just somebody who really wants to not only perfect my craft, but his. Especially the stuff he does with the youth back in Houston. He lets me come out there and work with those guys as well, getting more to the elite level and stuff like that. So that quarterback coach who's not going to change your throw motion is the biggest thing. A lot of these kids, quarterback coaches want to change their arm angle, change your throw motion, and then you're setting the kid back. So he really focuses on having a good base, throwing good power in your hips, not overstriding. I think those are all the things that you have to be able to do.
Kim, what were these last 3 weeks like with you guys together, getting ready for today?
Like with the receivers?
Yeah.
It's been fun, especially just getting out here back in Miami, all meeting up, hanging out again, more than just throwing on air. Because everything we did at Pro Day was all stuff that we did during the season. Even in my mind, I'm thinking more first and second down, and I think it's just take a drop and throw to the receiver. So we missed on a couple things, and like we treated it like practice. We missed on it, we're going to get it right back. So it's just a normal walkthrough practice day for us.
Cam, what can you say about how Miami developed you in this last year and your decision just to transfer to Miami?
I say they developed me the most in protections, in pocket movement with Coach Dawson. Coach Mirabal is one of the best O-line coaches out there who's helped me a lot. And Coach Dawson, just him making me really stand in the pocket, not getting out as much as I need to when I don't need to. And I just think the teammates I had around me just took it over the edge. From the receiving core I had, the O-line only gave 20 sacks this year. So, I just had a good group of guys around me, a good, facility. They got a great support staff up here in Miami. So, it's a good building, and I expect them to win even in the long run.
And what would you tell scouts about JG, X, and Elijah?
Them boys different. As you see JG don't get tired. He showed it today. Sherman don't get tired. He showed it today. He wins it, man. And Aurora just one of those different tight ends. I think by the end of his career, he'll be able to solidify himself as a top 10 tight end in the NFL. And that's not even from just making plays, scoring touchdowns. That's him just having effort. He's one of the best teammates I had. He works hard every day, even when he's hurt. He never complains in the locker room, never complains on the field. All he wants to do is motivate his guys and win. So all three of those guys, hopefully I get a chance to play with them and go with those guys again. And I think they'll have the best NFL careers.
What do you think
Thanks, Cam.
Thanks, everybody.
Travis
Hunter, what do you guys kind of stack up?
You said what?
Where do you think you stack up with Shador and Travis, some of the other guys at the top of the draft?
I think we all do different things uniquely. I think I do things better than them. They might do some things better than me. At the end of the day, it comes back to what the team wants. I can't draft myself. If I could, I know where I would want to be. But I'm excited for all three of us, especially the receivers in this draft with Travis, the position the team wants to play him. McMillan in Arizona. I got a chance to play against him when I was in the Pac-12. He's like that. And so I just think we all set up for success on the team that we're going to end up to, and I'm excited for everybody joining. Sir, thanks.
Thank you.